welcome back to my last day of the tag challenge. Today I'm going to be doing the 50 questions you've never been asked tag. So I'm just going to whip right into it so this video is not too long. Okay, so number one is, what is your favorite candle scent? I really like anything like vanilla or like cupcake or like brown sugar, anything like that. I recently bought a candle this year that was maple syrup scent, and it was honestly one of my favorite candles I've ever had. Number two is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I don't know if we're like the right age to be sisters, but I really like Ellen. I just think she's hilarious, and I think she would make me laugh all the time. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't think I would want any of them to be my brother. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Mitch and I have talked about this a lot. We want to just be more like financially stable, so I would say in the next few years. Do you know a hoarder? I don't think so. Can you do a split? I used to be able to. I did gymnastics for like 10 years, but if you asked me to do it now, I would definitely not be able to. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I was probably like 6 or 7, I'm not sure. How many oceans have you swam in? Probably like 3, I think. How many countries have you been to? I've answered this in one of my previous ones, but I think about 10. Is anyone in your family in the army? No. Number 11, what would you name your daughter if you had one? I really like the name Mila. Yeah, I really like Mila. What would you name your son if you had one? I haven't thought about this as much, but I like the name Jordan. What is the worst grade you've gotten on a test? I don't totally remember, probably something in the 70s. Actually, sorry, I think I almost failed a chemistry test in my first year of university. It was ridiculously hard, and I think almost everybody failed, so probably that. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? I liked Mr. Rogers. My grandma and I would always watch it together. Or Deadly the Dragon. We also really like that. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I was probably a cat. I was a cat for like 10 years, I would say. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Yes, I have read Harry Potter. Mitch and I love Harry Potter. Haven't read the Hunger Games or Twilight. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Definitely British. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she did, and she is a vet. Are your grandparents still married? Yes, my dad's grandparents are married, and my mom's mom, her husband passed away when my mom was really young. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, I don't think so. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes. What is the first amusement park you've been to? I don't know. I think we went to Disney World and Disneyland when my brother and I were quite young. Number 23 is, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? I would love to be able to speak Spanish. Okay, number 24 is, do you spell the color as gray or gray with an E or an A? I think I spell it with an E. Is your father bald? No. Do you know triplets? Actually, yeah, I think I went to elementary school with triplets. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Ooh, I think The Notebook. Have you ever had Indian food? Absolutely, yes, and I love it. It's one of my top favorites. It's probably like sushi, and then Indian or Mexican. What is the name of your favorite restaurant? Again, I've already answered this in a previous video, but it was probably Momo's or any sushi restaurant. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, definitely. I played soccer a lot, and when we traveled to the States, we would always go to Olive Garden, and so many breadsticks, so much salad, and pasta. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? For example, Costco or BJ's? I'm not sure what BJ's is, but we have a membership at Costco. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I'm not sure. If you have a nickname, what is it? When I was younger, my dad called me Juice, and so a lot of people call me that, and Mitch calls me Deej. I We actually have quite a few, but those are probably the main ones. Who's your favorite person in the world? Well, that would probably be Mitch. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? I guess it depends on what stage of life I'm in, but as long as we have all of the amenities around where we live, I think Mitch and I would be fine. Number 36 is, can you whistle? Number 37, do you sleep with a nightlight? No, but I sleep with the rain sounds on. I have an app on my phone and I can't sleep without it. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Absolutely, I love eating breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day. Do you take any pills or medication daily? I take supplements that I've talked about in my Q&A, but I don't take any regularly prescribed medications. What medical conditions do you have? I am currently healthy as far as I know. How many times have you been to the hospital? For myself, I think once. I broke my leg and I just had to get a cast there. Other than that, I don't think I've been there. I mean, I work there, but... Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Oh my gosh, yes. This is one of my favorite movies. I love Ellen. I love the entire movie. I just think it's so cute and it makes me so happy whenever I watch it. Where do you buy your jeans? I don't buy jeans a ton, but when I do buy them, I like the company New. It's N-E-U-W. But recently I found another company that actually recycles their jeans, and they're called Mud Jeans. And if you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I'll talk about Amanda J, but you can buy them at her store, or I think online as well. But it's called Mud Jeans. I'll link them down below. What's the last compliment you got? It was probably from Mitch, just saying something positive to me. I can, after my night shifts, I feel like I can get a little down sometimes just because I feel like my hormones kind of go all over the place. So he's really good at just cheering me up and letting me know that I am beautiful and awesome. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Not all the time. If I wake up soon after I've had my dream, I feel like I remember it, but I don't always remember them. Okay, number 46. What flavor tea do you enjoy? Chai tea is definitely my favorite flavor. Number 47. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? It's in the double digits for sure. I own too many. I need to get rid of some boots, but I just haven't had a chance yet. Number 48. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Mitch and I have talked about this, and I believe in just kind of spirituality and believing that there's, you know, a greater being out there, but I don't necessarily have a religion, and so I think that Mitch and I would raise our kids just believing that there is something out there, but just to be kind to other humans and animals and the earth, and I think that's more important than, you know, going to a institution and practicing something religiously and not doing that in your everyday life. So there's a lot of people out there who don't have a religion that are amazing people, and I don't think you need a religion to be kind and have values. I think you just need to instill that in your children from a young age, and yeah. And number 49, how old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? Oh, I was probably really young. My parents were never huge on making that a huge deal, so my brother and I found out when we were quite young, but I don't think we were really that upset. I think we knew, so. And number 50, why do you have a Tumblr? I do not have a Tumblr, so I don't know why. Okay, and that's all the questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching these tag videos. They were fun to film, but I think it's time for me to get back into some food videos, and I just filmed what I eat in a day yesterday, so be on the lookout for that coming up next week, and I think that's everything that I have to say, so bye guys, I'll see you in my next video.